Hey, everybody, Ann here, sitting in the tiny house, having my coffee. Chicken chores have been done, and the chickens are loving, loving, loving their chicken feed. And so I have decided on a different way to ferment them, and I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, here we go. I'm using my fermenting jars, and I've just got one that is this colored. The other two are the dark colored. So this is enough to feed the main flock, the big flock. Just pour it all in there, and they're good to go. Then I've got 3 of these all together. These are just little coffee things that I emptied out, and I'm using. Rinsed them out. I've got 3 of these as well, and these will each feed, like a half of one will feed like the barred rock pen, the other half will feed the newbie pen, and then all I have is left is the leghorns. Now this is kind of like an extra thing. I've got 3 of these as well, and I just fill it up. It's a mess, but yeah, probably still too much water in there. So I'll just take out a cup and a quarter, a little bit more than that, for the leghorns. And then if I feel like, I don't know, I need to add a little bit more, I've got this that I can use because that's more than the leghorns would need. So this is how I'm doing it. Just one for each day, and it seems to be working out pretty good. They've been going on like this for about a half an hour. Yep, they're starting to sound like their old selves again. I'll bet you I'm going to get some eggs today. All I need is some more black oil sunflower seeds because this mix does not have enough of them in it. I didn't want to spend the price at Tractor Supply Company, so I bought unshelled sunflower seed or shelled sunflower seeds that are for birds. They're not for people, and threw a bunch of those in there. So I got to get some black oil sunflower seeds. I need some brewer's yeast because Ariel from Fryneth puts that in there too, and it's also good for dogs, from what I've heard. So yeah, it's not quite the formulation I want yet, but it is much better. And I was looking back at every time I bought chicken feed over the last couple of years. And it started out maybe once a month, 40 pounds here, 50 pounds there. And then about July, I had to start buying more. And now this is way after I put them on lockdown because they were free ranging. So naturally, I wouldn't have to buy as much feed. So I took out the months that they were free ranging. I'm not even paying attention to those. I'm only paying attention to the months after I quit letting them free range. And I even stopped, I added an extra month for after they stopped. And I was buying chicken feed almost once a week, 40 or 50 pounds for how many chickens I got. I got like, let's see, 13, 14, 23, 24, including the roosters. Okay. And that just seems like an awful lot. And I was feeding them treats. I was feeding them scratch. I was feeding them black soldier fly larvae or some other kind of treat like that regularly. So something's definitely going on with the feed situation. I don't know what it is. I heard that Purina or the Purina milling makes either Do More or Producer's Pride. So if you know for sure about that, let me know. And so I'm trying to really diminish the amount that I get from Tractor Supply Company because they've got some, I don't even go into it. I'm just trying to buy local. So I haven't been to the co-op yet because I need to get all the license thing taken care of first. Oh, and my brake lights are out. I have to get them fixed too. So, yeah, that is a huge change, Thank God I've been able to afford it, but it's not going to keep up because, recently YouTube as well as Amazon changed their operating agreement for creators. And each time they do that, that means less money in our pockets. So coming down the pike here, well, this month I won't get a paycheck from YouTube at all. I won't. Of course, I didn't make as many videos this month, so you know, that's partially my fault. But with Amazon, they sent this big long letter, and it gave you a link to read the operating agreement, and a lot of it is really hard to understand and very vague. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. You know, it's like, well, once they click on, you know, an on-site video, they need to listen a certain amount of time unmuted as determined by Amazon. So they don't tell you how long they got to listen. It's just going to mean less money for creators. So I'm going to have to I'm going to have to start thinking about something because yeah, with this whole chicken feed thing, I got to make sure that everybody's taken care of. So I'm looking for every way that I can get these chickens fed, including letting them free range again, which I know this risks their safety, but I got to do what I got to do. Anyhow, I want to go out and see if I got some eggs. Look at there. Cayenne laid me an egg. Good girl, Mama. I'll come back and see if Dubby laid later on in the day. Come on out, sweet babies. Get yourself some free grub. I got 2 in the file cabinet. What do you think? You think if I put that in there, I can split it up? Well, I'm sure going to give it a try. Oh, it's pretty big. But it's been sitting for a while, so maybe I can do it. I've already split it that much. Let's see if I can just swing it with one hand. Oh, yeah. I did it. This is great. I'm going to try this one now. It's a bit longer. I don't know what kind of wood this is, but it's splitting up nicely. It's been sitting and curing in that shed for a while, so let me give this a few whacks and see if I can do it with this kindling cracker thingy. Phew, I've swung this maul plenty of times, and it's only gone that far. It's starting to crack. All right, I'm going to try 10 more times, and if I can't do it, I'm going to move on to something else. Can you hear it? It's cracking more. All right, I'm committed. I'm going to get this done. It's going to go any minute. Let me just see if I can do this with one hand and swing it and get it to split. I can do it. I can do it. Did it. Right on. I just got to get it off of that. Finally got it off. Yeah, I think what part of the problem is this is about the same size as this. And so it gets stuck in there. I don't know. I might try and split that up a little bit smaller later. I got all this other easy stuff to do. I'm done. And I'm beat. Yeah, all different sizes. I'm going to take it in the tiny house and then check and see if I got more eggs. Let's see if Dubby left me anything. Yes, she did. She's a very good girl. Look at that. And one more egg in here. Oh yeah, it's a fresh one. So 6 eggs in all. Not as good as I used to get, but it's better than nothing. I've been averaging maybe 1 to 3 eggs a day, and we're up to 6. So that really is a good sign. I am beat. I have been outside all day long, splitting wood, watching the chickens free range, the main flock, and then all of a sudden I got this ding, a PayPal ding from Michael Chug. Thank you so much. He wrote me a little note to help with the registration of the tags. Oh my gosh, that is the sweetest thing ever. I'll thank you at the end like I always do. So thank you. I appreciate it. That just put a big old smile on my face. I got to tell you. Anyhow, I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner. I'm kind of thinking something enchilada-wise. I don't know. But the chickens seem like they're doing better. They're loving their new feed. And it looks like they're kind of like trying to start laying eggs again. So we'll just wait and see. Anyhow, that's all I got for you guys today. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and y'all have a good one.